Hi, and welcome to Mortgage Point. I'm Jeff Spolstra with Summit Mortgage. The most requested follow-up to my previous video about credit scores is, or has been, how do I increase my credit score? A fair question. Everybody would love to do that. Unfortunately, I am not licensed to give credit repair counseling type advice. However, I can tell you the things I've seen as a mortgage lender, and maybe you can take advantage of that in your own situation. So let's lay a little bit of groundwork first. Remember that your credit score is not a measure of how much debt you have. It's a measure of how well you manage the debt that you have. So a lot of this, where this comes into play is a lot of people think, oh, I can raise my credit score. I will just pay off everything and close all my accounts. Well, that's not necessarily true. That could send a misleading signal to the credit bureaus that you don't feel capable of managing credit, therefore you don't want any. So that's not always a good idea. It depends on your circumstance. Remember, I'm not giving you advice on your particular circumstance. A lot of people also will go out and they just want to pay off everything. Well, maybe that's a good idea. Depends on how much credit debt you're in and how many accounts you have. But maybe it's just a matter of paying things down. You don't want your current credit balance to be close to your limits. That's not good. Maybe just paying those balances down to a certain level would be just as effective as paying them off, and you won't end up spending as much money to do that. The other thing that we want to look at is don't ever be late on any payment ever for anything. Never be late. Being late is like on your credit report is like termites in your house. They can do substantial damage over a long period of time. Late payments are not good. They don't disappear quickly, and they can be on your credit report for a long period of time, especially if that 1 day late turns into 30 days, turns into 60 days, turns into 90 days. Those kinds of things hang on your credit and can damage your credit for a long time, and all you can do is wait. You just have to wait till the impact of them goes away. So don't ever be late on anything. Now, you might be wondering, well, why is I have this credit? It just doesn't seem to ever change. How can I make it better? Well, maybe it's not getting better because you don't have enough credit. Maybe you've got a car loan and a credit card, and that's all the credit you've ever had in your entire life. That's not a lot. Maybe adding another small credit card would increase your score because, again, it's giving you another chance to show the credit bureaus that you know how to manage credit. Now, that's again not always the case. It depends on your circumstances, but sometimes having too few credit accounts is not a way to improve your score. Now, the other side of that is also true. Don't pile on a bunch of stuff. Don't go in with the attitude, well, if adding one account is good, adding five should be great. No, don't do that. You don't want to add two credit cards, a car loan, for the truck that you just bought, and a new loan for the boat and the trailer that you bought to go with it. Not a good idea. You don't want to pile on new credit because then again, the credit bureaus are going to get nervous thinking, wow, can you really handle this? This is a lot to take on. You don't have any experience at this. So don't pile on new stuff. Finally, just want you to suggest to you that if your credit score is you think is low, and no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to be getting better. Maybe what you want to do is take advantage of the free annual credit report that you can get and see what's on your credit card report. Is there something on there that you don't know about? Has somebody scammed your identity in the past and they've been taking advantage of you with other credit cards that you don't know nothing about? That are hurting you because they're showing up on your credit. So I highly recommend to take advantage of that annual credit report that you're allowed to get. And I will show the website here that you can get it from. There is a government authorized website. There's a lot of websites out there advertising that they will get you your free credit report. This is the one that's government authorized and it has other useful information on it too. So Hope this has been helpful. I'm Jeff Spolstra, and this has been Mortgage Points.